Scenario 2.1. Starting. The following is a 360-degree video. Click and drag your mouse to look around. Headphones strongly encouraged. Disclaimer. Please note that participants in this video are role-playing as different characters and not themselves. Some names have been changed. In this video, you will see the beginning of a focus group discussion on helpful and effective learning experiences. There are 8 participants, a note-taker and a facilitator. As you watch, observe the behaviours and interactions of both the facilitator and the participants. We'll later compare this focus group to the one in Scenario 1. This session was recorded as a 360-degree video, allowing you to move your cursor or mouse to look around the room and observe the participants from different angles at any time. Please focus on the following key questions as you watch. 1. Look closely at the seating arrangement. Do you notice any impact of the seating on group dynamics or participants' engagement? 2. What does the facilitator say to create a positive and productive environment for discussion? What strategies are used in the early stages to encourage everyone's participation? 3. How do you think the participants feel in this scenario? Observe both their verbal responses and body language. Remember, you can zoom in on any participant by moving your view around the room to see more details.
Thank you everyone for coming. Really appreciate that you're here and contributing your time. I'm Tündi Vargakis from the Center for Innovation in Education. This is Pip, and she's going to help with taking notes today. So we have been asked to talk to students about your learning experiences for an upcoming curriculum review. And so the purpose of this focus group today is to talk and explore your experiences where you had really positive, memorable and effective learning. And the idea is that we make recommendations to the university so that it can feed into the curriculum review to improve the students' learning experience. Okay, so thank you very much for completing the consent form. And as I said, we're very much interested in your experiences. So there's no right and wrong answers. Please give your honest views, whatever they are. It's okay to have different experiences in the group. So if someone else experienced with something, it's okay to, if you've got a different experience. So we're very much just interested in your own experiences. It's a very informal discussion. We have a lot of questions to cover, so at some point I might move you on in terms of the discussion, and that's not because you're not saying something interesting, but that's just so that we can cover all the questions that we've got today. And it goes without saying, having read you read the consent form, that anything that you say here will be anonymously reported, so we won't quote names if we report things. And also the other thing we will do is we will send back the focus group transcript to you for checking, so you can fact check whether that's you feel that that's an accurate representation of the group, and then you see what's being fed forward into our study. It is also a confidential focus group, so please don't go out saying who said what in this group, what we discussed, and if this stays in the group. It's okay if anyone has perhaps any reason to get upset in the group, it's okay to leave, or if there's certain questions that you don't answering, that's fine as well. So, but hopefully you will enjoy this discussion because it's usually a really interesting discussion. In terms of the ground rules, please respect each other, please don't talk over to each other, so wait for each other to take turns, but it's completely fine, again, as we said, to have an informal discussion. And just as I say that, it's just to help with our note-taking. If it's okay with you, we will record the session. Okay, so in terms of the ground rules, so please be respectful for each other. So it just means take your turn when we speak to each other. But as I said, it's very informal. So we're really interested in what you've got to say. And that will also help with the transcription. So whoever listens to it, it just really be easier to hear what you say. That reminds me that if it's okay with you, then we also record a session just that help with the note-taking. Is that okay with everybody? So thank you. As I mentioned, we will send an anonymized transcript back to you. And does anyone at this point has any questions in terms of the process? Or can we make a start? Yeah, okay, great. So we can make a start, and let's move on to introductions. So I would like you to say your name. Again, we won't use it in the recording, and perhaps your subject area and what's your discipline. So I said I'm Tundi and this is Pip and we are here to facilitate the group. But can we start here?
Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Jess and I'm a Technology and Health Learning Manager in the School of Medicine.
Hi everyone, my name is Talib and I'm an assistant at the School of Medicine.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I'm an undergraduate in the management school.
My name is Esrida. I'm a cross-faculty PhD student in psychology and engineering.
Great, thank you.
Hi, my name is Walker. Here it's Roni. That's a short problem, my name. We're PhD students at the Department of Molecular Drug and Summits.
Great. Hi everyone, I'm Kenda. I'm a PhD student in Media and Communication.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm a PhD student in psychology.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I'm a PhD student, but I'm also a clinician in the CAM service for 18 years and then come back to research.
Great, thank you everybody. Okay, so thanks everyone for the introduction. So let's move on to our discussion about a memorable positive learning experience. So when I say memorable, positive and effective learning experience, what comes to mind? Can you just share a word just quickly? What sort of things come to mind? Yeah.
Happiness.
Great, thanks.
Discussion. Discussion.
Discussion, okay. We will come back to these in a minute. Yeah, anything else?
Inclusive learning.
Okay, great.
New ideas.
Anything else?
But not feeling shame for a silly question.
Oh, great, yeah.
Empowering knowledge.
Okay.
I would say positive affirmation.
Empowering knowledge.
Okay. Yes, so there's anything else?
Looking forward for more.
Oh, great, okay.
I say Sheila.
Okay. So, yes, so there's some really interesting aspects here. So shall we go back to them? So explore them a little bit further. So, and connect them to your learning experiences. Maybe give some examples. So can we come back to some more? I think we started with happiness, inclusive learning. So yeah, shall we come back to some of your examples and if you talk them a little bit more detail?
What did you notice about the different seating arrangement? In this scenario, participants sat in a circle, allowing everyone to engage more easily, compared to the arrangement in scenario 1. It also made it easier for the facilitator to see all participants. The facilitator took more time to explain the study, lay out the ground rules and invite open sharing of experiences, even if they were different. This introduction helped create a welcoming and trusted atmosphere. Another effective strategy was the round-robin introduction, where each person shared something quick and easy. This ensured everyone spoke at least once, making it easier for quieter participants to speak up later. The brief brainstorming at the start encouraged a variety of ideas and experiences come out early, which could be explored further during the session. This approach prevents the discussion from being dominated by the most vocal participants early on. What other opening tasks or strategies can you think of for the facilitator to use in a focus group?